This is my opinion on the Johnny Depp case and his win against Amber Heard. Now, for those of you who have thinner skin or who are easily offended, I suggest you don't watch this because there is a second part to this where I give my opinion on something else. And disclaimer, trigger warning, whatever you want to call it. It's my opinion. Don't watch if you're easily offended. But anyway, that being said, let's get to it.
All right. Shall we try this again? All right. Let's do that. All right. We're ready for the jury.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, at this point, everyone's just waiting around for a while, and I didn't know why that was until I went ahead and watched it. So I'm gonna put that clip here so you can understand why they're just waiting and there's a whole bunch of nothing going on.
Point when the jury and the judge came in, everybody was standing up, and then it turned out that the paperwork hadn't been filled out correctly, and out they filed again.
Oh, no wonder that's why they were standing
That's right,
there.
because the jury of 5 men and 2 women had to also decide what damages they were going to award both individuals. So they had to go away and fill out that part of the verdict sheet and decide what damages. And that led to this whole flurry of speculation, because if you're awarding damages, it means that somebody has won.
And now that you've seen that clip, we can continue on with the rest of this. Apparently, there was as you've seen, there was a mistake, and they had to go back and rectify it. Because I'm pretty sure the last thing anybody wanted was for there to be some type of miscalculation of sorts on the paperwork, and then have to come back to the trial or to any of this on a later date. They wanted it to be done now, so they had to get it right the first time. So there's that.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million. In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Ms. Heard's claim against Mr. Depp. 1. As to this statement, appearing in the April 8, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs.
Fake violence, depending on your needs. I'm surprised they awarded you anything with your lying ass. But all right, let's keep this going.
Quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the...
Ooh, that just came out the judge's mouth. They set Mr. Depp up. Okay. Keep going.
Cops. But the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911.
God damn. I mean, I know I'm late to this, but I wasn't really, I wasn't really following it like everybody else, but damn. You ain't right. Why did they award you? Fucking A. America, right? But, yeah, you got something out of this, but look at you getting served to the public.
Quote, we've reached the beginning of the end of Miss Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp, end quote. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Yes.
For 6 weeks, Johnny Depp has arrived at court each day to cheers.
Tell you right now, that's not
Amber
the
Heard,
walk
silence,
walk of
and
shame.
sometimes worse.
Can you please tell the jury why you're here today?
Yes. The answer to that question was reputation. Johnny Depp, Hollywood star, was trying to prove to the world that his ex-wife's claims of domestic violence were simply untrue. And more than that, he was claiming that he was the real victim.
Miss Heard, in her frustration and in her rage and her anger, she would strike out. She had given me a good chop in the ear, you know. Suddenly, and I said, "Go ahead, hit me." Bam.
Virginia jury has found that Amber Heard defamed her ex-husband Johnny Depp and has been ordered
Defamed him.
to pay $15 million in damages. In a statement, Johnny Depp said the jury had given
Amber Heard has to pay $15 million in damages. I don't even think she's got $15 million. Okay, so Amber Heard's net worth is $6 million. Okay, Amber Heard is an American actress and model who has a net worth of $6 million. As an actress, Amber Heard is known for appearing in movies like Aquaman. Okay, this is not important. What is important is that we got her net worth. She's worth $6 million, but she owes 15. She's fucked. And now her reputation fucked. Nobody's gonna take her word for shit after lying like that. You screwed yourself. It was not worth it. You could have stayed married. You could have got divorced and then took the 7 million and then went on your way and then been acting and still had money. But you was a greedy, just.
This is not necessarily a straightforward case of, vindictive liar.
What? Yes, it is. It's a straightforward. She lied. She lost. What do you mean? It's like, you see, it's shit like that. That you're twisting the narrative. You're twisting the narrative. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Framing her ex-spouse. There was a previous court case which finds in conflict with this one in the UK, where Johnny Depp was found to be responsible for 12 counts of assault, and the Sun newspaper was awarded the right to call him a wife beater. So this raises the possibility.
Wait a minute now.
The jury decided that he was innocent. And everybody knew she was lying. All the evidence was stacked against her. There's no question. There's just no question.
Well, yeah, but okay. I guess that's just not important.
That in fact Johnny Depp was an abuser who has effectively used the courts to sue Amber Heard for defamation. This is a possibility. So that opens up a couple of quite worrying things. One, that other abusers will, if indeed Johnny Depp is, have the possibility of continuing their abuse through the courts by suing their alleged victims for defamation, and it might discourage victims from coming forward.
Why even say that? Why not just celebrate the fact that somebody lied, got caught lying, and now they gotta pay for it? It's simple as that. It ain't gonna stop nobody from coming forward. Okay, come on.
But so that's how I find the verdict. But as for the general reaction to the trial itself, that goes above and beyond the verdict. I mean, the efforts to humiliate Amber Heard were industrial. They were all over social media. There were TikTok games, mocking her.
Are you serious? You talking about all over the internet and mocking her? What about the years of basically shame that Johnny Depp had to go through because of her lies? I mean, you see how the narrative is constantly twisted? But the one who really suffered was Johnny Depp, not her. Now, let me go and say this because there's going to be a whole bunch of nonsense. But I'm not saying that Johnny Depp's a saint by any means. And I'm not saying that there is no possibility that he was shitty. Maybe he was. But going off the facts and off of what everybody's been looking at for the longest time, uh, Amber Heard has been lying her motherfucking ass off, got caught lying, and didn't necessarily get the book thrown at her because, but, you know, she got caught and reprimanded. I don't understand why people are trying to spin this to make it seem like she got the short end of the stick. I mean, you tried to be a greedy bitch and you failed. To be frank, you can't get caught lying this bad and then try to represent something. Um, well, you can't be trying to represent anything, honestly, because once you caught doing some shit like that, anything you stand by is now defamed. It's lessened, and nobody is going to take it serious, or at least take it less serious, because you are attached to it. So you should not even be talking about her and something like that in the same context, or even the same breath. You just shouldn't be doing it. It's not a good look. Okay, now I give you that there are certain problems that do exist, but when people like Amber Heard take a serious accusation like that, lie and run with it, it it kills. How do I phrase this? It just halts all the efforts and momentum that was being made towards anything that was even remotely positive. So this is yeah. Let me just stop.